Mercenaries on the bloody street. It's like the world's going to hell, isn't it?
You've been activated. Is that a prospective recruit I see there?
Potentially. What's the plan? You look like the sort who might want to take back their city.
Hang on, are you Ded Sec? If you are, I need help with something.
Perhaps. What's the situation?
I volunteer with underground charity. We help undocumented people avoid deportation squad. Lately, I have problem getting in touch. Cannot reach people I help. I'm very worried something happened to them.
Intriguing. Why don't you let us look into it for you? Make sure everyone's on the straight and narrow.
I traced his message history, and his charity contact was texting him from a known Clan Kelly hideout.
There's a lot of objectives I'd reserve for the Kellys, but charitable is not among them. They must be up to something.
Indeed. Pushing you the location so you can investigate.
I don't much care for walking around this place. It feels like an open-air morgue.
I'd like to know why Albion are guarding a pile of rubbish months after the incident. Something is wrong here.
More than a bit suspect. Bags, what am I looking for?
Any kind of device or component that could still be emitting the signal. It seems to be coming from within the rubble. This is it. The signal is coming from this spiderbot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
The little fellow's taken a walloping. What's it doing here?
Difficult to say, but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. Access data relays in the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction. Perfect. 2 more data relays to go. One more data relay and I'll have it. That should do it. Now I'll just take the audio from this stream and the video from these 36 and... Got it. Go back to where you found that spiderbot and I'll show you the AR reconstruction from the night of the explosion.
Okay.
That was strange. Anything to report?
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
You brought the payload?
We'd go back for you.
Don't trust the Kelly dog.
Kelly? As in Clan Kelly? Does that mean mobsters did the bombings?
Seems to me like they supplied the explosives. They were making a delivery.
That woman they were meeting didn't seem like the gangster type either. Could she have been a part of Zero Day?
Well, don't just stand there. Keep looking.
Bagley, who was controlling this spider bot?
I've now fully decrypted the signal the Spiderbot is broadcasting, and while I cannot identify a specific user, it is a call code used by the Metropolitan Police Service.
So, the police watched it all happen. Interesting.
The reconstruction continues behind that rubble.
Oh, brilliant. I'll just pop open a quantum tunnel, shall I?
Quantum tunnel technology is at least 10 years away, but Spiderbots and drones are here today. You could try one of those if you don't feel like waiting.
Good call, sweetie.
Why don't you aim those human eyeballs of yours at the van's cargo?
Okay.
RDX nitrogen, and the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
0 days signature.
There, hurry. We've got all the deliveries.
So you were hired to supply all the targets?
Shut it. We're all on need to know.
So 0 Day was using multiple groups to pull off the bombings. This just gets more tangled.
That's certainly one way to pull off a massive coordinated attack while remaining anonymous. 0 Day needed manpower and resources, but they needed them at an arm's length. And it doesn't take the world's greatest AI detective to see that both Clan Kelly and Albion benefited in the aftermath. Unfortunately, this is the most we can get out of the AR reconstruction. But if we could find the mystery officer who was spying through the Spiderbot, maybe they could tell us more. Tracing the Spiderbot's serial number, it was assigned to New Scotland Yard 3 years ago. Perhaps more information about its user or its assignment will be available at the station.
So the police were investigating a different suspect other than Ded Sec, but kept it quiet from the public. Oh, very professional.
The only way to know for sure is to investigate New Scotland Yard.
Well, Albion certainly made themselves at home.
And the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatized goon squad, just take your business across the street.
I was never much of a fan of the Met, but I can't say I was itching to see them replaced with war criminals either.
Not to worry, the only difference now is the uniform, assault weapons, and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the Spiderbot will be further in.
You're here. You're brilliant.
Sweep the area!
Clear. Moving on. No sign yet. Clear. Negative contact. Moving on. We need to spread out. Moving on. This area is clear. Keep moving. Searching the area. Nothing so far. Can I get this area is clear? Keep moving.
Someone's hacking us! Find them!
Trespasser may have fled. I will.
They've escaped. We need to regroup.
Well, is this it? Our spider bot?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of spider bot from the Tone bombing site.
Good. Be a dear and work out who last used it.
Navigate the spider bot from out of that room. I'll need a direct connection in order to learn more from our bisected friend.
On it.
That opening right there looks like a good exit point. Right, get comfy. This spider bot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected. That's Dalton's mask. It must have been recovered from Parliament. It might be the only thing left of him now. Buggery fuck, would you look at all this junk? You'll have to jump your way across to get to the next vent opening.
What's wrong with Scotland Yard? Who decided they couldn't be trusted to do their jobs? Suddenly some corporation could clean up our streets better than the same police force we've had for who knows how long. When crime fighting is treated like a business, crime will never go away. That would be bad for business, right? But don't tell me Albion has our best interests at heart. Sod that.
If the police could handle their job, Albion wouldn't be necessary. But they can't. The tone bombing is a perfect example. A bunch of lazy, overpaid cops are asleep at the wheel. Well, they're not at the wheel anymore, are they?
I've been around the block long enough to know what kind of people Albion are. They're bloody cowards. They say they're trying to protect us from criminals, and they leave. Really, they're just afraid someone will come along and knock them down.
You're almost there. Make your way through this last bent path.
Wait, what was that?
Got it!
Scanning Spiderbot and accessing its internal drives. While I'm analysing this data, you should make yourself scarce. Unless you'd like to explain to your new, heavily armed, privatised police force why you've broken into the station.
Fine.
The Spiderbot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
We're this far down the breadcrumb trail, we might as well keep following it.
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates.
What?
Bagley, find me an entrance.
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside. The GPS history of the Spiderbot we recovered regularly pinged these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely, damp location several times.
Good place to hold the world's least pleasant dinner party.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
Sweeping the area. Drone, begin a search.
Incredible. There's some kind of secret police bunker down here, like a, what's the opposite of a serial killer's basement?
Well, if Albion was stomping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
But what were they working on that led them to the Tone bombing?
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings. But I know Mary Kelly's band of twats were involved, and they're involved in other crimes we can look into. Me and a few good mates are willing to go off book, going after Mary Kelly again. I'll never fucking learn, will I? Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential Ded Sec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelly gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but she wriggled off the hook. There's only one way I can do this. 24/7 surveillance on Mary Kelly. If I'm caught, well, this will be my last entry. But I have to see what she's hiding.
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
Oh, good. Albion is working with Clan Kelly. For a second there, I was worried they couldn't possibly get any worse.
It seems like 0 Days Web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
But we can't very well allow people to be snatched off the streets. We have to do something.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former Ded Sec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London-born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup, which, ironically, may be the only reason he escaped 0 days Ded Sec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover he's Ded Sec. This is kind of personal team. But finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
EPC. Well, at the very least, we can assume he's still in the UK. Deportations are backlogged to all hell.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside.
You look like the sort who might want to take back their city.
So, Ded Sec shows its face. Good. I have information for you. Very useful.
Go on.
My team and I were made redundant a few weeks ago. All 300 of us got replaced.
How dreadful.
I'm all right, but the whole situation still feels strange. Something is going on. We were good workers, skilled and efficient. Replacing us that fast? It's more than insulting. It's shady.
And you'd like Ded Sec to investigate this replacement?
That's correct. Do this and I will owe you a favor. Trust me, this is a good thing for you. Yep. No. Oh yeah? Right.
At least in the many worlds.
Fuck yeah.
So, I've delved more into Caitlin Lau's investigation, and an enormous number of missing person cases center around the EPC. The inspector was definitely onto something.
Let's get in touch with our contact. It won't end well for Angel if Albion finds out he's Ded Sec.
That's absolutely disgusting.
Got Bagley summons. I've already taken care of your entry. Get you in quick and quiet.
This is all off the books, I trust.
No worries, I'll spoof. Well, come meet me on the rooftop. The only place here that doesn't smell like piss. Got some info for you.
The European Processing Center. It processes deportees by stacking them up in squalid conditions and forgetting about them. But hey, it's to protect London, right?
What exactly is going on here?
This place is worse than a prison camp. Every day I see people come through here, torn from their homes and their families. But I'd rather stay and keep an eye on things. Maybe help out once in a while, like now.
God, this is bleak. You could vanish off the face of the earth in this place and no one would ever notice.
Yeah, well, people have been disappearing. Records say they have been processed, but it doesn't add up. No one ever properly leaves. And with the Kellys prowling around like fucking hyenas, I am not too optimistic about the people slipping through the cracks.
Mary Kelly pokes her misshapen head up once again. What isn't this woman involved with?
Truth. Now, about your missing guy. The best place to start would be the EPC database. They keep a record of everyone that comes in. And be careful.
Pushing the location of the EPC database on your optic. There will be a database here that we can search for evidence on Angel Lopez.
Nobody's here. Searching elsewhere. All good. I'll try somewhere else. All clear. Moving on. Nothing here. Give up now.
Where's our target?
I want the target now.
Nobody's here. Searching elsewhere.
Moving on.
Area clear.
Moving on. No one's here.
Clear.
Suspect must have made off.
Go on, Bagley. Tell me you found something.
I have. His file has been deleted from the main database, along with hundreds of others. Still very detailed. Even when committing crimes against humanity, the government doesn't skimp on paperwork. Here is a recording labeled Exit Interview.
You know what we do with terrorists, Lopez? Don't go pissing me off by denying anything. We know you're with Ded Sec. You think you were picked up on some random sweep? Not a fucking chance. Nothing to say. Well, this is not going to go well for you then, because I want information. The rest of your cell, where are they? I want names, places, everything you've got.
You think I'm daft? I spill everything I know and what? You let me go? I'm not talking. I know how this ends.
Oh, I don't think you do. I'm going to throw you to the wolves.
We may have an intruder.
The Kellys have an interesting way of disposing with problems.
You think I'm scared of some fucking thugs? Of winding up floating in the dams? Fuck you.
You're too pretty for that, mate. First, they'll peddle you. For dosh, right? Then, when you're used up, they're going to chop you up and send the pieces to the four corners.
I can take whatever you've got.
I almost feel sorry for you. Get him to the bloody clinic, then.
Shit. They knew he was Ded Sec the whole time. This doesn't look good for Angel.
The clinic keeps government service hours, which means it's closed. We'll have to find Angel the old-fashioned way and hack their CTOS hub. Deportation limbo, horrible living conditions, unexplained disappearances. It's almost as if the media are deliberately ignoring the situation here in favor of... Oh, look here, Beatrice Stokely, 89, recently took up kickboxing to fill up her days. Fascinating. If the EPC is a typical example of how humans treat each other, I'd say a benevolent AI overlord is a step up, wouldn't you?
God, just shut up.
Something over there.
Fuck's sake. I've got a pint for whoever finds them.
I know you're here somewhere. Any sign of the target? Eyes open, weapon through.
Who's driving that thing? It always has been.
I have reconstructed an AR scene of Angel's examination. You can view it inside the clinic.
Well done.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Let's make a deal, yeah? I know people outside. Maybe I can help you out. Just let me out of here.
Procedures, Mr. Lopez. We'll have you out of here in a minute or two.
Fuck! What was that?
Looks like they implanted him with something. We need to get closer.
Facial analysis matches for both. They're part of Mary Kelly's little pack. So, Inspector Lau was right after all. Clank Kelly and Albion are in bed together. What a shit orgy that would be. Microchips, coated with biocompatible glass to prevent rejection.
And pharmaceutically jammed right into Angel's neck. Question is, why? GPS? RFID?
No, these are more sophisticated. If I had to guess, I would say they were designed to deliver a dose of some unknown compound. Not the kind of thing you find at your local corner shop. I could reconstruct the path he took if you want to see how this cliffhanger gets resolved.
Keep on him. He might have made it out.
Fucker! Get him before he triggers! Fuck! He's getting away! Get after him!
Shit, they're catching up on him. Come on, Angel.
You fuckers!
He might just make it.
Fucked up! We don't have a match yet. She's gonna kill us.
No, it's fine. As long as he's not damaged, there'll be no waste. Demand's high with the new network.
Guess you're right. Let's tube him, get him in the van and out to the incinerator.
Huh. Okay, that chip was more than just a tracking device.
It looks like they remotely triggered it. I'm not sure what Mary Kelly is up to, but I do think Angel might still be alive.
We need to find him, see what they did to him, and what that fucking microchip is all about.
Seems like advanced technology for Mary Kelly and her band of thugs to be waving around. Could Mary be part of a scary dark web hacker group like, say, oh, I don't know, pick one, 0 Day?
Interesting theory, Bagley, but hold your investigation algorithms for the moment, will you? Angel needs us.
The incinerator they mentioned is probably the Southwark incinerator. It's practically right round the corner. Your teammate is en route to hospital, where they'll be for the foreseeable future.
Send them some flowers or whatever people do, Bagley.
A tech corporation acting unethically? Sounds out of character, but let's investigate anyway.
Suppose I can look into it?
Seems your mate took quite a bashing and has wound up in hospital. They won't be available for some time. If you're feeling clever, you might consider recruiting a paramedic to the team. It's a brilliant way to shorten that hospital stay and get your teammate back online.
Let's roll. expedience will be met, of course.
See something on your person. Surrendering immediately.
Please, I'm very busy.
He's a charmer.
He's a shady character, that's for sure. His network activity shows he's been trying to hack the National Health Service.
God, after all it's been through, the last thing the NHS needs is some 2-byte hacker trying to sabotage it.
Do you really think I couldn't undo the damage done by some human hacker? Just connect me to one of the hospital servers he targeted, and I'll sort it.
On it.
The thing you're after is around here.
Hold up. You hear that?
Find the fucker who's hacking the vehicle. Drone, do a search.
Moving on. Looks good. I'm moving on.
Get your ass out there and find...
Fuck all here. Moving on.
Yeah, this part's good. Let's keep looking. Clear.
Clear. I don't see shit.
I'll look somewhere else. I'll find them.
Looks clear. Go to check somewhere else.
Not here, moving on.
I don't see shit. There's nothing here.
Was our security always this rubbish?
see something, say something. We are here.
That's the target. Should be hackable.
Do not hesitate to report a crime. Citizens, if you see something, say something. We are here to protect you. Investigation underway. Searching for target.
Moving along. It's clear. Moving on. Clear. I'll look somewhere else. Cool here. Moving on.
Expanding the search. I will find bad guys. Nothing here.
Nothing
I'll
here.
check another
Move on.
area.
Transfer complete.
Bagley, what do we have?
Nothing to fix, actually. He's been patching holes in their security, not opening them. Seems he's not so much a cyber criminal as he is renegade tech support.
Go on.
He's been particularly focused on exploits around the organ transfer list. Anyone who got their hands on these exploits would have a lot of control over that waiting list.
Now that sounds like something Ded Sec should poke their nose into.
Set up a meeting, won't you, Bags? just doing recon for a bunch of insurgents.
Wow. A real, live, Ded Sec operative in the flesh. I can scarcely believe it.
We saw your handiwork at the NHS. You're not half bad.
Thank you, but I've got nothing on Clan Kelly, sadly. Hundreds of organs are in their greedy hands because I couldn't seal up the exploit fast enough.
Don't like the sound of that.
I'd go recover those organs myself, but I'm not really accustomed to getting my hands dirty. Like that.
All right. We'll see what we can do.
Thank you very much. Help me, and I'm confident we can work out a reciprocal arrangement. Use your imagination.
Our Grey Hat has already worked out the smuggling ring's headquarters. I'm passing the details to your optic.
Let's see what we can scrounge up. All right, I'm here.
Good. The stolen organs should be in an ambulance on site. That's the vehicle there.
Quiet day today, innit?
Hang on. We hear something.
That's acting well dodged. Lock it down.
Find the tech at the hangar wheels.
Fucked with creepy toys. Find the intruder.
Continuing search.
Yeah, no one here. Gonna keep looking. Look here. Gonna check over there. No one. I'll look this way.
No one here. Moving on. Nothing's here. I'll look somewhere else.
Not here, moving on.
Nothing. Gonna keep moving. No one here. Moving on. We need to find that fucker.
Not here, moving on.
Not finding any jack shit going on. Gonna move on. Moving on.
Find that fucker.
Lost them.
Got the vehicle. Now what?
I suppose our friends would like it if you took the organs to a hospital, but you could also technically eat them. I don't have a strong opinion either way. You're being followed. You'll have to do something about that before you can deliver the vehicle. Good, you lost them. Well done. I'll let the hospital staff know about this special delivery while you call our hacker friend.
Done.
Excellent. Now those organs will go to the people they were meant to. No more upper-class hijacking of what should be a universal service.
Ded Sec could always use more people. Interested?
All right. I'm in. Let's have some fun.